Hey folks, what's up? This is my 2008 Nissan Pathfinder. This video also applies to the Frontier and possibly a few other models that have these issues. I've been chasing some engine codes, and I've got a couple other videos on my channel about this. I've had some good discussion with some of you folks about this code. So I am working to resolve it. It's the P0455 and 0466, I believe it is. And it is a vacuum leak. So on this car, I'm just going to make this very quick. I bought this car and it's throwing those codes. I found, and again, I have this in another video, but this hose back here, another one you can't see over there, and then 3 more vacuum hoses under all this were all old, brittle, cracked, real hard. So I detailed this in the other video. Replace that, also replaced the solenoid. I know the right way to do this is to use a smoker and find out where your leak is, but I am too cheap for that, and these hoses and solenoids are extremely inexpensive. So these ones needed to be done anyway, so I've been doing them. The stuff I just mentioned to you, all of it's very, very cheap. And the latest piece I am doing to eliminate this, and I am positive I'm going to have some success, is the vapor canister vent solenoid, which attaches to the vapor canister, which is right here. And this is a very, very easy job. I've only been maybe 20 minutes at it, and I thought I'd stop and shoot a video. A lot of folks say you remove the vapor canister. You don't have to. Once you lower it, there's a 12 mil, and you unhook a few of these things, you can actually just pull. In fact, if you see that hole right in the center of the video, you can actually pull the solenoid right out without having to take anything else apart, which is nice because this connection right here that I'm pointing at is a bit of a pain. You just have to have a special tool to do it, which I bought and don't need, which is fine. I'll use it elsewhere, but reaching that would not be easy. And so it did come right out, and I would encourage you, if you do this, get something innocent like electronics cleaner and just spray some of that stuff down so it's nice and clean. But let me show you, this is the exciting part of this video. I did find that this part is bad, and I'll show you how I did it. It's kind of common sense, but let me just attach this to this mount I've got. So here on the bench we have the new piece and the old piece. Here's the new one, and here's the old one. And my suspicion as to why this was what's causing this code, again, this is called the vapor canister vent solenoid, is just through a lot of research. I discovered that these go bad. Again, this is a very inexpensive part. It's just, I think it was like $20 on Amazon. So testing it, I'm just using a 9-volt battery with some leads hooked up to it. And if you notice, of course, you can do this with any electronical component, but you'll hear the clicking. Closer. I don't know if the camera's picking that up, but you can hear it clicking in there. I can even feel it down here. That tells us the new one is working. The old one is not. So that tells me this is dead, and I played with this a good bit before I got my camera out. And am I wasting money without a smoker throwing parts at it? Well, in this case, I'm definitely not. And the reason is I just showed you how to verify that this piece is in fact dead. So I'm super excited, and this is, again, super easy. That just goes right back in. I'm going to spray a little lube on that O-ring and then put everything together. I'll have this back together in 10 or 15 minutes max, and hoping that eliminates the light. So just thought I'd shoot this video again, just sort of as a follow-up. I've got a couple other videos chasing some of these evap codes on this car. This is a stellar vehicle. It's really a great vehicle. I got it very inexpensively with a lot of problems, and I've been able to fix them one by one for very little money. And I added some nice things. I added the running boards, I added the roof rack, and tinted the windows. Just did a few things to make it special. So this is my ongoing attempt to clean up these codes, and the car runs fine, but I just, if I can do it, I want to. So vapor vent canister solenoid on the Pathfinder 3rd Gen, and I hope this helps you. If you have thoughts or comments or questions, leave them, and I'll talk to you in the next video. Check my channel. I've got other videos on this car and a lot of more fun stuff. All right, thanks for watching. Peace. Take care. God bless you.